This partnership's really important because the school is asking the board members who, we're largely in Fortune 500 companies or, relatively large companies, they're asking for our feedback in terms of what's going on in the HR world, but they're also asking us what's going on in business. Because in order for us to be successful in HR, we need to understand what's happening in the business environment. So many of us who either run an HR organization or run a specialty function, we have to be especially attuned to what the business is going on. Not just the business within the company that we're working for, but also from an industry perspective, see what's going on. What are the trends? What do we need to, how do we evolve as an organization? So the administration regularly asks its board members for that type of feedback, and it's been a wonderful relationship over the past 15 years. Organization design and development has become, more contemporary in the mid-2000s. We were able to help shape the curriculum to meet that demand, so when an MHR student graduated, they had the type of background that most businesses were looking for. The same thing went for analytics. We made sure that they had the business acumen that was necessary because, as I mentioned before, it's important for an HR professional to really understand the dynamics of a business. HR in the C-suite today is going to require an HR professional who actually has business acumen and actually some business background would even be preferential. What the business is looking for is an HR partner who not only understands how to read a balance sheet, profit and loss statement, but really understands business strategy. The board fills in the gaps where the administration may be unable to reach these students. When we're on campus here for the couple times a year, you can see the connection to the businesses. They absolutely love the networking sessions. They accept the feedback really well, but you can see they're using their networking skills that the administration is teaching them, and they're practicing on us, but they're also on stage. They're also trying to figure out how can I impress the business community in terms of my own skills, which is absolutely wonderful. It's a great two-way street that we have, a two-way dialogue that we have with our students. We have a board that cares, and we have a board that is going to make sure that they get the knowledge they need so that when they graduate from the program, they'll know exactly what companies are looking for. We need to have the students understand finance, and one of the things I've seen in terms of the student that comes out, they actually are more business savvy from a competency perspective. So we're seeing them come out ahead of the game. I also think that the internships that they get from our board members has been invaluable to them. They come back from these internships with a really strong understanding of how a business is run as well as how an HR function is run. Can you help my bottom line? It's not just about all great HR work, because the great HR work needs to have the type of outcome that will help a business succeed. And that is, I think, what differentiates us from any other program in the country.